I think it's for guys. It must be like a thing where it's like a soft man thing. To be
and I think it's that as well. Back in the day, like you wouldn't tell your boy, like you might tell your boys, oh yeah, I'm going out.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be telling them why you get their flowers.
I know, like
I mean, one time, let me tell a story.
Oh my days.
Story time, yeah. So imagine now, yeah. So there's now, yeah. So obviously, I don't even know, but let's just say, actually, you know what, buddy? A guy down chat. Let's just say it that way, yeah.
Yeah.
He got caught slipping.
Oh no.
With a fat bunch of roses, like I'm talking about,
like big.
I don't know, 30 or something. On the bus. That's already, you should have caught the cab, bro. Like, already, bro, yeah, on the bus. Yeah, and obviously he just started dating.
Oh,
you know what is there, obviously. But obviously he obviously got caught slipping in it. So guys recorded him and he saw the guy and obviously he got set around.
Oh my god.
Like so obviously so generally it is seen as, oh, you're a bit soft, you're a bit you know, sweet boy kind of thing. I think obviously as we get older, we don't care. Like, I go Asda now and buy flowers like it's nothing. No one can tell me nothing. Before it's a bit like you're a bit softer. And I feel like, and I remember hearing it somewhere. It's actually, I think in terms of Valentines and even not Valentines, but like engagements, even weddings sometimes, birthdays. I think there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
On both sides, obviously, if it's birthdays. But I feel like, for example, like let's say for example, engagement. And I think I said it. I think I said it to you. I think I did say it to you actually. I didn't. No, I flopped mine, bro. I flopped my engagement, bro. Don't flop yours, bro. That's what I said to you.
How did you
and
flop
the pressure,
because
my wife wasn't happy with it.
Tell us that story.
Thing was, engagement's about the woman enjoying it, isn't it?
Oh,
so she wasn't happy with it. Same thing as well. Like every year, I dread birthdays because I always get it wrong. Even Valentine's, I've planned it. But I feel like I'm still gonna get it wrong. I don't like honestly, I don't feel the pressure because she's not happy. I'm like, I've got to ride it out for a couple of days. She's annoyed, yeah. But Jen, I do feel like there is an element of pressure on it
100%.
because you do want to make the person happy.
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense to you. And I think generally, especially for like guys, like for example, for me, I saw a deal on Weatherspoon. 2 for £20. Hey, free course meal. Listen.
10 each.
Listen. That won't run though. That won't run from my Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons bangs though.
Yeah, but not Valentine's though.
Would you want to go?
Imagine in Valentine's, you see man like.
Yeah, so I'm trying to say to you.
Oh,
I would do that though.
Big bellies and
I think I planned it. I booked it. I called them. Like even might go to a movie as well, whatever, or get a present as well. But Weatherspoons not gonna run. So there's an element of pressure of getting it right. Doesn't make sense. I feel like there is an element of pressure, especially with guys as well. Because I feel like you even do feel like, you know, you should at least get something. Or you wasn't gonna take me out. And you know what the one I don't like though? Can you can relate to this? No, I'm not really into it. Or it's alright. You don't have to get me nothing. You're lying. That means you're saying that you do want something.
Yeah.
Just say that then. Yeah. If I say I don't want it, I actually not even bothered. I genuinely not bothered. If you get me something, I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. But if I say I don't want anything, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do anything. But if you don't say that, and then the day comes out and you don't do nothing,
you do something.
You're like, well, you said you didn't want to.
No, yeah. But then sometimes, like, even if it's a small thing, it's a thought that counts. Like,
yeah, but if you said to me you didn't want to do anything, I'm like, cool. Jeez, nothing.
Yeah, but not nothing. Like, I think nothing means, okay, we don't have to do the whole thing, fancy thing, and go out and do thing. Yeah. But at least, you know, buy a little popcorn, buy a little takeaway, and do something small, like a little candle. Do you know what I'm saying? Something small where it's like, okay, we haven't done nothing, but...
Something, yeah. Yeah, I always get it wrong, so... I'm not that romantic.
I don't know. I think...
Please don't get it wrong. But I feel like it's about knowing... Obviously, I'm just, like, in terms of getting it...
You already know her again, though.
Jeez.
What, in terms of Valentine's?
Yeah.
Sharjah.
What? So, but I don't see anything special about Valentine's. Like, obviously, we have our plays. Like, oh, yeah, let's do this. Like, at the beginning of the month, oh, yeah, let's go there. Let's go out proper to eat. Or let's book. Like, I love theatre. She loves theatre. Boom. Yeah. And one thing that I know she loves, Princess of Egypt. That just come out. Cool, let's go theatre. Prince of Egypt. Let's go out to eat after. Jeez. You have to think about the...
Yeah.
That's because we talk. That's like... Yeah, but we talk though. Like, we talk about it. It's not like, okay, you didn't... Oh my gosh, you thought about that. Oh yeah, you know I like that. Oh my gosh, thank you. Women like that. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, I mentioned that thing like 5 months ago. Like, and you thought about that and you have it now. Like, those things there mean something. Not like, okay, what do you think we should do today? Like, yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. not saying what you're saying. What you're saying is true. I'm just saying in general, as men, like, it'll be so nice for women.
You don't want us to have to think about it.
Just please think about it. Not saying you.
It's a normal
day.
day.
General.
100.
It's a normal day.
It really is a normal day.
Why? Huh? Like on a Friday.
It's a Friday, yeah.
Of a month, like.
No, it's true.
Huh?
Like, so what?
It just makes no sense to me. Like,
some people's payday as well. So.
Is it?
Obviously, yeah.
Oh yeah, Friday.
If you get paid on the 15th, you get paid on the 14th.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fully just another day to spend money as well.
But that's what I was saying at the beginning. It's a scam because I feel
it is a scam.
It is a day for you to spend so much money on the one day.
Yeah.
But really and truly, like I said to you, generally it should just be whenever throughout the year, whenever suits you. It's just that one. And think about it as well, like hotels, restaurants, there you make a killing on this one day because everybody's out. Listen, for me, trying to find a babysitter was a nightmare. I only just secured a babysitter today, just literally an hour ago.
Secured one, yeah.
Because everyone's out.
Yeah.
Even single people. We obviously go on dates or whatever, but...
Or doing other things.
So they're making a killing. That's what I'm saying to you. They're making a killing it of the one day. That's what I'm saying to you. Of the one day, so... Hey ho, man. I'm tight them, man. And you look at any stories, though? Any stories? Valentine's, like...
I'm not...
Good day, bad day, whatever.
That's the thing. I'm not a church up guy.
Man.
I'm not. Like,
no, but maybe you planned something and it flopped, or it was just a terrible day. I don't know, whatever.
Valentine's Day.
I got something, but I don't even know if I can. It's bait. Like, it's just bait. Who says it? Like, if I say it, it's just bait. Like, anyone could be. Do you know what I mean? It's
what do you mean?
Like, obviously bait.
We can guess it.
You guys don't know. I'm saying if I say it, we don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's mad, it's a mad one, and just
it's not mad, but it's like mad awkward. Like, who does that? Like, come on. But young, innit? But anyway, I might say later. Let me have a think about it.
I don't know. Like, for me, yeah, there wasn't any. I didn't put no stress on the day. Like, I'm not the person to try chirps up a gal. Like, that's where I feel like Valentine's becomes like a whole different chore type of thing. Because now you have to, a girl that you've been chatting to for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah. Now you got.
You don't even know her too tough. And now you have to come up with
there shouldn't be any pressure.
The pressure of it. Now you got to take her out.
There shouldn't be any pressure.
And even if I've been dating you for a month.
Exactly, the pressure of it.
What? You're expecting Valentine's.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the pressure comes with it now.
I mean, I think it's all about perspective. If you've been dating for a month, then maybe you might not want to do the whole like mad thing, but you still want to do something with that person. It's just
she might see it as like going to the next level in the relationship now, innit?
What? Just let's go.
Listen,
let's go cinema.
Some people look forward
towards
this day, though.
Yeah.
Some people actually look forward towards Valentine's Day. Like, they know off by heart. Like,
yeah.
I said to someone, "Oh, we didn't find." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll come link you." They're like, "Oh no, I'm busy." I'm like, "Doing what, bruv?" It's Valentine's Day. I'm like, "Oh yeah." Like, it's just not. It's not really like in the forefront of my mind. Doesn't make sense to you. But some people it's like, yeah, February, Valentine's. That's they mark it out in the diary or whatever.
Oh, snap.
I
thought that's more like a marriage thing of, you know what, I have to take the missus out today because it's become like is it the word westernized thing? Like, it's more...
Yeah, so it's definitely a westernized...
Or commercialized, whatever.
Commercialized, yeah.
It's like, it's a thing, like Christmas, Valentine's, all them things there. Like, you're seeing... Anything that you see an advert about, I feel like a lot of people are going to have to take part in.
Yeah,
like, there's adverts about Valentine's. This is the only time where you see Moonpig come on the...
But it's not... No, but that's not about... So what about all the other ones then? Mother's Day, Father's Day?
Huh? 100%. Mother's Day's there. Father's Day, no.
That's about you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone has their own. That's what you know what I mean. You're saying. No, I'm saying but you're not a mother, are you?
What are you talking?
You just said you're not a father, but you're not a mother.
But you just said that's just about you.
No, I'm saying that there's other days that we all conform to. There's Mother's Day, there's Father's Day, there's Christmas, there's all these little holidays, Halloween, these things that we all conform to. That they're telling us to buy things. So this is just another day. But what I'm saying is that how come we're putting down Valentine's Day, but we're not putting down Mother's Day or Father's Day or any of the other Easter? And do you know what I mean? Why are we?
I think even Easter, if you think about it, is just another scam in the Easter, like Easter eggs and all that stuff. Let's be as Christians, we know it's nothing to do with no eggs. Yeah.
It's true.
It's nothing to do with no eggs in it. Yeah, that's just a whole never. Usually the Easter eggs are what they'll become. I don't know. They'll become
£10 for
£10, but normally they're $3.99 or whatever.
Exactly.
And then the next day goes on £1.
And then there's
like,
a
what happens
after that? Exactly. But I feel like, for example, like Mother's Day and Father's Day, I feel like it's just a celebration as a I don't know, world or whatever, culture or people or Western or whatever, of celebrating those individuals of that role, for example. Because think about it, all of us have different roles within ourselves. So we could be a brother, then you could be a sibling. Sorry, that's the same thing. You could be a brother, you could be a mother, you could be, I don't know.
Sister.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you have different roles.
Dad,
You have different roles within yourself. So I feel like it's just Mother's Day and Father's Day is celebrating those roles where, for example, like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, Black Friday are just days that, you know, man-made days where it's just a way for us to basically just get money out of us.
That's mad.
And I think it is, like you said, perspective. I feel like there's times where, like, I remember, let me tell you a story. So I was with a girl for long, I don't know, a couple of years now, and she was just calm. She was just really calm. She's not really too bothered. So I said, I'm working. So I used to work like not nights, but evenings. But I wasn't working because obviously I'm trying to chat to next gal. So,
oh my goodness, man. You was a dirty dog.
So I was moving to another girl, yeah. So I said to my girl, oh yeah, you know what, I'm working that evening. I'm not thinking, like, we'll just do it another day. She's like, yeah, cool, whatever. So I've gone to some nice plush Italian restaurant with the other girl, picked her up, done the whole thing, we all whole gentleman, whatever. I don't know, let's go next week now. I've left the receipt in my wallet.
Damn.
Yeah. And obviously, she's seen the receipt. My girlfriend's seen the receipt now. And obviously, the receipt has dates.
Where did you go?
Like,
Who were you with?
Exactly.
That was a literal thing. I've got the receipts.
And you know what's there is
literally, I got the receipts.
Like, there's no way around it. Like, the time is, I don't know, 7:34, whatever.
Damn.
I don't know, whatever the time was.
Spent this much.
14th. You said you was working. What are you doing in some Italian restaurant?
Went to pick up pizza.
Relationship done there and then, bro.
Yeah, like, who does that? One time, I remember, what's it called? I remember on Valentine's Day, because I'm talking about gifts here, going back to the gifts. So I must have got like loads of gifts one Valentine's Day, like, nice little gifts, and it was so thoughtful, so nice at the time. So I'm getting like things that, I'm getting like teddy bears and all these little things. And I'm thinking, this is nice. Like, at the time, I'm thinking, oh, it's nice. T2s now. I get a phone call. Because I put it up in it. So I'm celebrating the whole fact that, oh my gosh, I got this. Guys, look at my thing, putting it up on to show the world as we do. And I get a call now, Tutus. The person's sister calls me. That's actually my teddy bear. That's actually my thing.
No way.
What do you mean this isn't this fresh? No. He took it off my bed. Like, that's one of my favourite teddy bears.
Oh, and you said I was a dirtbag. No, that there?
So wait, hold on.
That there?
Literally.
He took it from his
sister's bedroom to give to me for a present.
That's mad. That's a new level.
Do you know how mad that is? I was literally speechless. I was speechless.
That's a new level.
I had to try and pretend that it's new. Like, it was brought from the shop.
You're
trying it.
Listen, what do you call that?
What do you call that? Like, what do you call
that's
that?
A new level.
That's trying to but that just shows that we do too much to impress. Like,
yeah.
If you ain't got it,
if you ain't got it, you ain't got it in it. Just do what you can. That's what I'm trying to say.
Again,
do what you can. Don't overdo it.
Just do what you can, man.
Just do what you can. Imagine. And then imagine getting a phone call from your from your person's sister, and she's saying,
my stuff.
And that's one of my favourites as well. Give it back. So the fact that you got to give it back, that mate, what's mine now? But obviously, yeah. But the fact, what I'm to do? Oh, give it like that's just bait.
Come and get it if you really want.
That's what I said. Yeah, I said, I'm here. Like,
what did the say?
Lying and all of that, like saying that she's lying and that. Like, who does that? Like, as a sister, why would she lie?
Why would she go out of her way to say
exactly? I couldn't believe it. I was gobsmacked, mate. I couldn't believe it. That's a mad story. But most of my Valentine's Day consists of my friends. So a lot of, I remember back in the day, like, most of us were single. And so we would all be like, as girls, spending time together on Valentine's Day. We'll all meet up, make sure we're spending time together, and we would spend our time as females. And I think that was good because that just kind of put the weight off the fact that, you know, a lot of people nowadays, we just think, oh my gosh, if I'm not with someone, that means I'm lonely. Yeah. If I'm not, you know, that means this, that means that. That's like, that's not the case. Like, one thing, I feel like singleness, like, is the best time to actually know yourself. And especially when it comes to times like of Valentine's Day, you're gonna be like, oh,
extra soft to
but then
feelings extra there.
Yeah, but then it's showing who you are in yourself, because you actually start to become quite firm in yourself, knowing that I can be I'm single. Yes, you know what I mean? I can ride by myself like on a Valentine's Day. And I feel like the only way you can actually overcome that is the love of Christ, really. That's the only way that I was able to, well, not the only way, so I'm lying, but that where you can have that fulfillment where you're like, nothing can really tear you apart internally, where you don't have to feel like you don't have to compare yourself to other people or look on social media and have people showing what they think they have, what might be their boyfriend, sister, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I hear that. I feel like, again, like, in the like social media world, I think when it comes to Valentine's as well, it becomes a bit more entertaining as well to like go on Instagram and Snapchat, because you get to see a lot of people get in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, you see a lot of people get catch out. Oh my days, he was with it and all that. And then after I look at everyone and it's like, you kind of, and this is me kind of coming from like a Christian perspective. It's kind of like, when I look at females getting mad and so hooked up over one man, I'm like, what? Like, even if you were my girl, I wouldn't want a girl to be so hooked up on me.
Exactly.
So let's say I mess up a Valentine's Day. I don't need anything from, like, she's securing herself and she knows the love of Christ so much. It's like, to be honest, I can see where it was coming out from. Some people, you're looking at the materialistic thing. Oh, I'm trying to be image. I'm trying to upload this on Snapchat. Oh my days, I got the rose on the bed and all that. More time, as a Christian dating, you can't even do none of that. You can't even do the whole shard type of, oh yeah, let's come in. I want to put the rose on the bed, little tutu candle.
You can't put the roses on the bed, but you can do the shard and stuff. Like,
no. But I'm talking like shard hotel. Like, I'm not talking shard. Like, obviously, shard restaurant, that's nothing. When it comes to like trying to do the image of Valentine's, let's put a red balloon in that corner, up in that corner, like a petal walk. You can't do that.
A petal walk.
But I think
rose bearers.
As Christians dating,
hashtag coming to America.
These days it comes hard because it's like everyone, like, people would ask me, let's say at work, yo, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? You booked a hotel, yeah? No, man can't even do that still, man. No sex before marriage, you get what I mean? Like, I said it to one of my friends at work the other day, and he had to laugh because he had to remember, oh yeah, I forgot. By all means, baby, I'm calm. It doesn't bother me. Like, some people are so hooked onto the idea of, oh no, my days, and I need to hook up with this girl, cheat this girl for Valentine's Day to say that I've done it. The same thing on New Year's as well.
And I feel like, and that's what I'm saying. I was about to say that as well. I feel like that day and on New Year's Day as well, like, it was like back in the day, for me, it was just a headache. Because like, sometimes you like trying to chat to like 4 girls. Oh, all right, which one are you going to choose on the one day? Oh my God. You got to lie to the other one, then you got to keep up the lie. And then imagine March now, she's like, oh yeah, remember that Friday? What Friday? No, I was out. Oh yeah, I was sick. Yeah, I was sick. Yeah, like, it's all long, but I was just like, I don't miss that. And like, it's the same thing. It was like you had to do something in the evening on Valentine's Day or New Year's Day. So you're the man or whatever. That's nonsense, bruv. Like, it's just nonsense. This is nonsense. And I think having the social media as well, like you said, it catches people out, but at the same time as well, it just shows that it's about the image, because you have to lie, you have to pretend, you have to do all of these things. It's like, now we're saved. It's like, what you see is what we get. This is who we really are. It doesn't matter if we don't have, I don't know, you pull up in a limo or the Bentley, you know, for the date, and then take a so-and-so, and then you got the roses there, and da-da-da-da. So what, you just, I don't know.
Exactly.
None of those things, innit?
Future thing, now I'm not going to lie. Married, Christian, do you think I'm still not going to try to do a little Rolls Royce thing? Obviously, I'll go ham out.
Yeah,
like,
100.
It doesn't have to be like a Valentine's Day, but some people would like to have this whole image of, oh, you're Christians, you can't get into this, you can't be tripping out and all that, you can't do that.
No, you can, yeah.
When I'm married,
yourself, man.
I want to.
As long as it's not sin, do your thing.
You telling me?
Yeah.
Lanzarote, Santorini, Greece. Come, let's go. That's what I'm trying to be. But it's like, again, some people are so hooked up and, oh no, this is how you have to be now. You need to have your experience now. Obviously, I've got people that, no, yeah, you need to test the waters before you do this. And then Valentine's always comes to be that day.
That day.
Bro, I'm going to keep my salvation. No sex for marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Because
life goes on after today, bro.
Exactly.
After that day.
After that,
15th of February.
what are you doing after that? You're negative £500 in your bank, bro.